Alright, so I'm back in for another session today. Got a bit of chest and shoulders. Yeah, already warmed up. Just done some bits to just kind of like loosen up, warm up my shoulders. Not having any issues with like kind of trap, whatever it was anymore. So that's all good. But obviously, still didn't just warm up for my sessions just to get everything going and woken up. So just starting on the incline dumbbell press. Went pretty heavy. Haven't done the 48s for a minute. Decided to give them a go today, and it went up pretty right. Managed to actually get them up by myself, so that's a good result. So yeah, for the rest of the session, chest and shoulders. One more set on the 48s. So let's get into it. You want to give us a quick spot just to get these up? Oh, bro, I'm not like. No, you're right. I thought I could get them on my own. You want how we get them up? Yeah, please. Yeah, thank you. Cheers, mate. Right, so literally not even like 2 minutes after me saying what we're going to be doing for the rest of the session, saying how I've warmed up my shoulders and that I'm having no pains in my shoulders, I literally couldn't get the 48s up by myself. My left shoulder just wasn't having any of it. Like I'd get them kind of somewhat up. I'd be trying to pump up my right side and then the left side would just kind of crumple down on me. And so I was literally just sat there with the 48s on my knees trying to get the attention of a guy on a bench right down the other end of the gym, seeing if he could try and give me a bit of a lift up, which he did, which was nice. So I actually did manage to do the 48s after the guy obviously gave me a spot to get him up. But we are moving on to a Smith machine shoulder press. It's a new one that I've been doing, so kind of still trying to get like the bench position upright. Obviously kind of sometimes I feel like my face is too close to the bar, but you know, it's a nice, I love the Smith machine. It's such like once you get your bench sorted out, it's such like a nice machine to do. It like really kind of just isolates whatever muscle obviously you're trying to get if you're doing it right. So that's what we're gonna move on to do now. Alright, so jumping back onto chest exercise and this plate loaded chest press. The only reason why I use this one at the minute is I always find my upper chest kind of quite quick to feel like flat most of the time if I don't have any type of pump or blood flowing into the muscle. It's always my upper chest that feels quite flat, so I feel like I need to work on that. So I use this one just from where I can use this type of grip here, or this one if you can actually see it. I don't know where the camera's facing, but I use that one just from where this one kind of pushes upwards. And when I'm holding that grip, I can manage to get like a really nice contraction in my chest and really squeeze that upper chest, and kind of like when I'm at the top of the movement, I like really kind of squeeze my chest, and yeah, I just find it helps a lot more. But I always find with these types of machines, like any of these like kind of plate loaded fixed movement chest press machines, I'm not the best at going too heavy on them. I don't know if it's I feel it too much in my shoulders or what, but yeah, I definitely can't lift as heavy on these types of machines. That's why I can push like weight with like dumbbells or just any kind of like more freed up movements. But I guess obviously that's what these are good for. This is a controlled, isolated movement, isn't it? But yeah, so 2 warm-up sets, 2 working sets to go, and then we're going to try and work up a bit of a side delt. Moved on to some cable flies, doing them on the bench and cables. Again, another bit of a tricky one to kind of set up. You're always kind of tweaking the bench, especially I'm still like super weird, even like almost OCD when it comes to stuff in the gym. Like if I feel unsymmetrical, it throws me off so much, and it's all I can think about for the rest of that set. So like for example, even on this set, kind of felt like maybe I'm not central between the 2 cables. One felt like it was closer than the other, but you know, as long as the contraction still feels the same on both sides, that's all that really matters. But yeah, these are kind of a good way to do your like a chest fly, because obviously where it's on the cables, the muscle's on like under constant tension, and it's a really good way that you can just kind of control the movement anyway. You can explode out, go really slow on the negative, or vice versa. Really kind of, depends what really works for you, but that's why it's such a really good way to do the like a pec deck, chest fly type of movement. Side delt. I'm using a cable cuff on doing like the cable lateral raise. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but using a cable cuff that obviously just goes like around your wrist, I'm pretty sure is more beneficial for hitting your side delt, because I believe it takes your bicep out of the movement. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So if you're using like a conventional like D handle or something like that, see where you're gripping it, I'm pretty sure it contracts your bicep, whereas using a cable cuff isolates your side delt a bit more, I'm pretty sure. Again, could be wrong, could just be talking utter bollocks, but it's pretty much what I believe it to be. And I mean, it works for me whenever I use it. I do feel a lot more isolation in my side delt, so I'm going to keep using it for that reason. This is our only side delt movement, I'm pretty sure, as well. So then after this, we're just going to finish off the session with a few tricep exercises, and then that'll be a wrap on the session. So just going to probably just blitz this out, probably won't talk much, just get this kind of done. that is another wrap on today's session. So again, shoulders and arms. Started off good with my warm up. Got a bit ropey on my working set. Obviously, big shout out to the guy that gave me a boost up on the my second set of the 48s, because they were not going anywhere without a little hand up. Yeah, like I said, left shoulder just did not want to take part. But other than that, the rest of the session was really good. I mean, it's been a nice quiet day in the gym. Just been able to crack on, so everything was just really nice. So just feeling like a really nice full chest. Was able to really kind of isolate and focus on my shoulders. So again, shoulders feel nice and pumped. And then got a nice couple sets on some tricep movements at the end. Only thing with triceps, well, not just triceps, but doing the skull crushes that I was doing at the end there, is I sometimes struggle with them, because again, like I said, I'm really weird when it comes to symmetry, and sometimes I feel like where I'm doing the movement behind my head, I can't always feel it the whole way through. So sometimes I'll end up with like wonky hands. So not always the biggest fan of doing it that way, but it works. So yeah, that's going to be a wrap on today's session. And again, thank you for watching.